Hello everyone, welcome to the day 12 of this gratitude journey towards a magical life. We have done 11 days so far in our 28 days journey to create a magical life for us. But obviously, I'm pretty sure last 11 days you must have done these practices properly and you feel great already. But we got a few more days to go. Let's see what we're gonna do today. But before that, I would like to remind you, if you haven't done counting down your blessings, count down 10 blessings in your life, which has happened already in your life, and write them down. And I say thank you for every blissful thing that you're going to write down. After practicing that daily morning routine, what we're going to do today is the topic is obvious in this book, magical people who made a difference. The book starts with, as normal, a very positive quote. I will read out this positive quote. At times our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each one of us has a cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. Obviously, this topic is going to be very familiar for all of you, because we all have got at least one person in our life that have made our life a completely different thing. Feel grateful or really helpful people around us. In today's practice, obviously, when you think about these type of people who influence our lives in a positive way, you may come across with a long list if you are a person who always trying to see the positive things from other people. But if you don't get to see many people who have helped you out, at least try and find out three people who have influenced your life or helped your life, that you feel much more grateful for having them in your life, or a helper or a guidance, whatever sort of things that they influenced in your life in a positive way. During the day, find a quiet time and a quiet place that you can think of three people that you have already had in your life who made such a difference in your life. It could be your parents, your siblings, your family members, or even a co-worker or a friend, anybody. It could be anybody, or even a random person turns out from somewhere, from nowhere, into your life and did something that really touched your heart. Then that changed your way of thinking, or changed the way of you see the things in the world. Sometimes if you are come across with a random person in the street, if that person did something really touched you, even that person could be a great example to take for today's practice. And find a quiet place and sit there and think of one person at a time. Think of that person, what that person did to your life, and simply, rather saying thank you, think of what that person is such a special person in your life, what that person did, and say thank you at the end. More things you bring into the content, then you will feel more grateful for. For example, if you want to say thank you for your mom, do you think that person is sitting or standing in front of you? Just imagine or assume that you are talking to that person in a one face-to-face way. Think of mom, I'm really grateful for having you in my life. You'd always encourage me to get me here, and without you I wouldn't think of a life without you. Things like that. And more you say or more you think about that person's features and qualities, then more you will feel grateful for having that person in your life. And try and practice this practice for all three people as one go. Don't do it grateful for one person at one time and two different other people at two different times. Try and sit as one go. Say thank you for these three people at one time, and obviously one person at a time. Pick that person, think of that person, try and bring that memory into a life situation right now. Imagine it has happened right now in that way, and talk to that person. If you can't talk out loud, if you are in a place that you can't talk out loud, and you can think to yourself, and internally you can have that conversation with yourself and with the other person internally. Obviously we are like imagining things in this way, but obviously brain doesn't realize that what are we imagining, or is it something real. As we all know how the brain gets things, it's like a picturesque way. So brain would see that it's like happening right now, because we are in a present moment, then there's no difference, that it's like a real thing. And so then this book has got another example as well, but for example I'll read it out loud as well, then you will get a bit of extra understanding. Obviously this book has an example. It says, Sarah, I want to thank you for the time that you encouraged me to follow my heart. I was lost and confused that day, and your words touched me and lifted me out of despair. Because of what you said, I found the courage to follow my dream, and I moved through France to work as an apprentice chef. I'm living my dream and I couldn't be happier. All because of what you said to me that day. Thank you, Sarah. So that's an example. If it's your friend, you can say like that, or as we discussed already, if it's your mom or your sibling or whoever, you can find a situation you are really thankful for. Appreciate that moment, and honestly, emotionally, and again feeling for it, you say thank deeply. More you say more gratitude where you say it out loud or think it, then gratitude feeling will be more amplified. There are two benefits you can gain from this practice. One is instantly, as soon as you finish this practice, instantly you will feel much more happier. That's a initial personal benefit. And on top of that, when you practice this practice a daily basis, obviously if you can, or even today, then you will attract more and more influential people into your life. That means more like-minded or more grateful people will come into your lives. So sometimes you may find that it could be your teacher, or this book says different examples, could be one of your teachers and coaches, and whoever randomly come into your life. And as we discussed, those people can be influential people in your lives. That's a practice for today's session. Book is ending saying, this chapter is ending is saying, you will instantly feel the happiness, and you will attract more and more positive people into your life. And I'm pretty sure this seems to be a very simple thing, but whenever you really practice that one, you will feel how blissful you are, or how grateful you feel for having such people in your life. So that will be continuous thing for you to attract more and more magical or positive people into your life. So that's the practice for today, but don't forget to practice tonight magical stone practice, saying thank you for the best thing happened for your life. And again, start the day tomorrow with counting down your blessings, and we'll see what we're going to do tomorrow. Until then, wish you all the best. See you later. Bye.